news. Netherlands King FLATLY bans Sussex from staying in Dutch palace and removes their guards. Harry and Meghan will not be given an audience with Netherlands King Willem-Alexander or be offered a room in the royal palace during their Invictus Games visit, but could be handed VIP status by Dutch police. The couple may have to be secured by their own team when they attend the event later this week in what will be Meghan's first trip to Europe since they quit as senior working royals more than 2 years ago. It is understood Harry and Meghan will not get an audience with King Willem-Alexander and Queen Máxima during their stay and will have to instead spend the night at a hotel in The Hague. Traditionally, the Dutch royal family hosts stays of foreign royals, but a spokesperson has confirmed no such olive branch will be extended to the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. Dutch authorities also said Harry and Meghan's close protection officers cannot be armed if they travel to the Netherlands, The Sun reports. It is not known whether Harry will visit the UK and see the Queen while he is on this side of the Atlantic for the event, running from April 16 to April 22. Speaking about the security arrangements likely to be in place in the Netherlands, Mr Davis, a former head of royal protection at Scotland Yard, said, "The truth is I have no doubt that he will be protected, whether he takes his own team or whether the Dutch authorities give him some kind of VIP status. The truth is, if there's a risk, both countries, ours and the Netherlands, have sophisticated systems of determining risk. This country has determined he is no longer at risk. That may or may not be true, but people far better qualified than I am now can make that decision and they never make it lightly." It comes after it emerged Meghan and Harry may ask to hitch a ride with the Dutch royals to get armed police bodyguards to and from the Invictus Games despite snubbing the same setup in the UK at Prince Philip's memorial service, experts told Mail Online today. The Duchess of Sussex will join her husband in The Hague for 4 days despite security experts warning the sports event ticks boxes for terrorists because of its military links and the number of Iraq and Afghanistan veterans attending, including the Duke of Sussex himself. Former MP Norman Baker, who is a critic of royal spending and secrecy, said, "It looks petulant. It seems they have Dutch courage but not the British variety." Monique Bloks, a Dutch royal biographer and assistant editor at Royal Central, told Mail Online that she believes Harry or his team are likely to ask the Queen's distant cousin King Willem for armed security. She said, "Since members of the Dutch royal family will be attending both the opening and closing ceremony, they might be able to hitch a ride with them on those days." But Harry and Meghan will not get the same security away from Invictus because they are visiting in a private capacity, she said, which is what was reportedly offered to Harry in the UK but he rejected for his family, claiming it was unsafe for them in Britain. A key difference between Invictus Games and the Service of Remembrance in London is that a Netflix crew will be with them in The Hague, as part of the couple's rumoured $100 million deal, but wouldn't have been allowed to join them at Westminster Abbey. Simon Morgan, a former royal protection officer, told Mail Online today he cannot fathom how the Sussexes could feel more safe in Holland. Mr. Morgan, who now runs the security business Trojan Consultancy, said, "The Sussexes are attending an international event with veterans, many of whom were injured fighting the Taliban. Harry himself served in Afghanistan and he is the Queen's grandson. The Dutch will consider the security threat as high, because for an extremist Invictus ticks a lot of boxes as a target for a spectacular attack. It is hard to fathom why Harry and Meghan would consider this less of a risk than going to Prince Philip's memorial service."